Powerful dialogues, glam world and a story full of twists and turns. हमारे OTT experience को और भी बेहतर करने आ गया है Karma Calling. Hello and welcome to Bollywood Live. We have Varun and Namrata with us. How are you
Hi,
both?
Very good. How
very
are you,
good.
Gorika?
Great. So क्या होने वाला है? Revenge होने वाला है या क्या thrill है? What's the buzz?
I think रिवेंज के साथ साथ बहुत प्यार भी है, दोस्ती भी है और बदला तो है ही, वो आप देख चुके हो ट्रेलर के अंदर.
जी.
तो I think it's a spice, it's a amalgamation of everything you can think of in a drama series.
Yeah, I think it's a complete entertainer. सारे ingredients है जो कि इसे एक full on massy entertainer बनाता है. There's thrill, obviously. There's revenge. There's um, a lot of love, like Varun said. There's friendship, family dynamics. So it has all of the check marks for a full on entertainer.
Okay. So Namrata, being a newcomer in the industry, so how did you prepare for this role? And the role is of Karma Talwar. So how different is it from the others?
I mean, this is technically my second project, and it's very different from the first one I did, which was Guilty Minds.
Hmm.
I think that character was closer to me as a person. This one was very different. तो बहुत सारे workshops करने पड़े, बहुत सारे readings, conversations with Ruchi Narayan, our director, to really understand the emotional state of the character. I think I had to really do a lot of work to get to that final place where then I could
Hmm.
go on set and have fun and play with it. It was very exciting and exactly the kind of experience that you crave for as an actor.
So you had a lot of innocence on your face, but देखने में और reality उसकी अलग है. वो तो हमें series देख के पता चलेगा. What do you have to say about the role you are playing?
It's yeah, I think Ruchi says that the reason she cast me is that the character has a lot of harshness in her, and she's, वो बदला लेने आई है, तो she's doing it with a lot of anger, but she
Hmm.
wanted someone that could bring a sort of vulnerability and innocence to the character, so that there's a balance, so you're not just seeing someone be angry all the time. As a character there's a lot of complexities and layers, क्योंकि उसके साथ जो हुआ है बचपन में, जो आपको शो देखने के बाद
Hmm.
पता चलेगा, you understand why she's there to do what she's doing.
Right.
So that kind of heaviness and emotional kind of turmoil that's happening was very challenging for me to kind of start imbibing, because I had to start living it so that I could play it on screen. But it was a really fulfilling character to get to play. I think as an actor, there's nothing better than when you get to portray someone that's so different from you.
And Varun, what about you?
I think my character was very similar to me. I was very happy doing it because Ahan is a very simple guy. He loves his family. He loves the people around him. For him, everybody is a good, great person. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's like I could match to a lot of his traits. The only thing that I had to really work on was the emotional quotient of Ahan, because Ahan really feels a lot of things. And through like continuous workshops and Ruchi being there, our acting coach Rachit, who's also a fellow actor, being there, I think we could really shape Ahan's emotional side really well on the show.
So in the trailer, we saw that Raveena Tandon's character is very bold. I mean, she's a very powerful lady. So how is working with her, and how is she as a person off screen?
I think she's one of the most humble and warm people that you will ever come across. For somebody who has worked so much in the industry, for somebody who has won so many awards, like the most noble awards you can think of, she's still ready to work uh, as hard. She's still ready to put in the same amount of work. And it's commendable that after so many years, she still has that hunger. And apart from all of this, still a humble person. So loved working with her.
Yeah, I think she just brings so much experience. Every time she's on set and you're acting with her, you're performing with somebody that is supremely experienced, and it shows in the way she, delivers dialogue and the way she is on set. But she knows that she possibly might be intimidating for, people like us that are just starting out. So she makes it a point to kind of put you at ease, to talk to you, to make sure that you're comfortable. She's just genuinely a warm person, and she just truly enjoys what she does. So it's just fun to kind of be in the same room as her, get to do scenes with her. I think we're constantly shocked that we're actually in a show with somebody that has such a legacy.
I think there was a intense scene that we were shooting. It was close to the climax of the show, and we had to be really in it. We had to be really in the moment to make that scene happen. And for some reason, it was also 4 o'clock in the morning, and for some reason, we just couldn't control our laughter. I mean, I still remember me and Namrata and other actors were still like giggling a little bit. But the moment Raveena ma'am started laughing in that serious scene, and we knew it's like an intense scene, we knew that we had the leverage of going ahead and laughing with her. And like there were a lot of fun moments like this on set. And every now and then she used to talk about the fact that when she started off, how were things then and how are things now, and the difficulties she faced back in the day, and just like sharing her experiences overall.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that
you
was
got
actually
a
one of the funniest moments on set where it was just a laughing fit and we couldn't stop laughing. And Ravina ma'am actually started the laughing fit. So that just goes to show how like fun she used to be around anyway. Um, but I think that's a moment that none of us will forget.
right. So we have seen that there are so many new releases coming up on the OTT platform, and there's a lot of competition happening. So how is Karma Calling hatke from the others?
I think it's going to be a refreshing change for people because not to say that it's not great, but lately there's been so much heavier content. Not, I mean, content is a word I don't like to use, but the stories we've been seeing are sort of on the heavier, darker side.
Mm.
I think it's nice to sometimes have something that you can just watch without kind of having to think too much. This is, I mean, everything is on a platter for you here. You just watch it, enjoy it. You kind of don't have to really think too hard about what you're watching. And I think it is filling that space of just giving the audience something to just binge and enjoy.
I think
Okay.
like a family show where you can sit down with your mother or your father and watch a show and then expect reactions like, "Oh my God, did you expect that? No, I want to watch more of it." I think
Yeah.
Karma Calling is that show where you won't scratch your head after an episode and be like, "What happened?
What
I need to
just
go back
happened?
and I need to go back and watch it again." Uh, it's a very simple show. It's a very
Very clear.
fun show, and once you get hooked onto it, you get hooked onto it. You just want more of Karma Calling overall. So I think it's like as Namrata said, a refreshing show where you watch, have fun, and ask more of it.
Okay, that's so great. So, how are you guys like behind the scenes? Namrata, how is Varun? And Varun, how is Namrata? You have to tell us.
It was so much fun. I mean, I couldn't have asked for just a better set of co-actors on the show. Varun, I think my scenes with Varun are some of my favorite scenes in the show. Not just as a viewer, but also for me as a performer to perform with him, because he has such an ease with the way he kind of says his lines. You feel like he's not doing anything because he's just so in it in the moment, and
Like a pro.
he's a pro. I can't believe that this is technically his first full on project. Of course, he's done
Wow.
several things before, but as an actor, I think
Yeah.
it's one of his bigger ones. And he just comes in with this sort of calm and ease, and I think that's a very rare quality that people spend years trying to attain. I felt the most at ease doing scenes with him. It felt like we weren't even working; we were just having a conversation, and in that process, a scene got done. So, and that's a big testament to him because he brings that energy to set. So I had such a great time, and we became such good friends in the process. He's like a complete comedian on set, always keeping people entertained, even if it's like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning.
Wow.
He's still like energetic, making you laugh. So he's like just like the best co-actor I could have asked for.
I said it towards the end of the show. I said it to everybody who was there. I said you couldn't ask for a better karma. Because when Namrata used to be Karma, so of course offset she was Namrata, right?
Yeah.
And Namrata is very different from Karma. So Namrata is having fun. She's being clumsy. She's being funny. But the moment the switch happened, she was Karma. Like she was bang on Karma. And for me, like she's very sweet to say that I bought in the ease and everything. But for me, uh, I absorbed from the other actor. Like I love doing that. I would like to listen to the other actor and react to what how they are saying their lines or how they are taking the scene forward. I
Mm.
think even if Namrata was not on frame and the camera was on me, she used to give
Yeah.
me so much that the entire journey of Karma Calling became like a cakewalk for me.
Wow.
Because she just gives it to you. She's like, there you go.